Hello and welcome to this video walkthrough of getting set up for the Unit 2 project. We're going to call the project Prototype 2. We'll go ahead and get it started in Unity 2020. So open up Unity Hub. You can see that here on my screen. We're going to go up to the New menu. We're going to click on 2020.3. It will pop up a window that looks like this. We'll keep it on the 3D template. We can call our project Prototype 2. And then for you guys, you'll want to make sure I'm not on a school computer right now, so I can leave it where that is. But you guys will want to make sure that it says z:/documents here in your location, and that's a /. So make sure you've got that so that it saves to your network folder. So that way it doesn't matter what computer you're on in the building, you'll be good to go. I cannot save it to that because I am not in the building right now. So I am going to have to choose. We will create a Unity folder. So ignore this part. You don't need. All right. So yours should say z:/documents. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got an empty project open. It's called Prototype 2. It's in version 2020.3. And we're going to go ahead and import our asset package into this. And the objective really here for today is largely just to get the asset package put in. But we're going to do it in a slightly different way than we've done before. So if you take a look in Canvas under Activity 2.1 Setup, let me pull that onto the screen here so you can see that. You can see down here that there is a link that says that the starter files are here in a zipped folder that you can download off of Unity. So I'm going to click this. And I have Chrome set up in order to allow me to choose where I want to save my starter files. If yours is set up to go straight to downloads, you will not be able to access it in downloads. So I'm going to pause here for a second. I'll click that link again in a minute, but I want to show you how, if you're in Chrome, how to set your location for your download file location. So if you come up here and click in the three-dot menu in Chrome, and you go down into Settings, one of the things that you'll see under Advanced is Downloads here. So under Advanced, you'll see Downloads. And if you click on Downloads, you can see I've switched my location, and I have this little toggle switched on here, which means that it always asks me where to save each file before downloading. So I would highly recommend you come into Chrome on the computer that you're in, click the three dots, click Settings, click on Advanced, click on Downloads, and switch this toggle from off to on. If you do that, and then you click on a link to download a file like this one down here in step 7, that has our starter assets. If you click that, you will see that you'll get a File Explorer window like this that will pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my desktop and click Save. And you can see it's a zip file here. We're going to have to extract it. All right. So at this point, it should be on my desktop. Let me take a look on my desktop. So here it is. It's on another screen, but what we want to do is extract this. To extract it, you right-click with your mouse cursor on the file folder, and you should see an Extract All. Now, on the school computer, it might pop up an alert that basically is a gold. It's got a gold band and it's a security thing, and you can click OK. It's okay to do this, and then you can hit Extract, and it should extract folder without the little zipper on the icon, meaning that it is the actual starter files. It's not compressed at that point. And then it'll be ready to import into our project. Note, in this version, this process, we're not going into the asset store. We're getting our asset packs straight off of the Unity site. It's a Learn with Code site. So there we go. We should see, and I do, it's on another screen here, but this is the non-zipped. So you can see here, this one has a zipper on it, and your icon might look slightly different. I'm using a machine with Windows 11, but this one has no zipper on it, and that's the one that we're going to end up using. So how do you get that into, how do you get those assets? So all those assets are packed up in there. There's going to be different animals and backgrounds and players and stuff like that. We need to pull them into our empty project here. Okay, so now that we have unzipped or extracted the file here, we need to import our assets. So under assets here, one of the things we could do is go to our assets window, come down to import new asset, or import package rather, and we can import a custom package, which is what we want to do. And then we need to go and select, I put mine on my desktop, so let's see if we can import that package here. And we have to click inside it. So you want to click inside the folder until you see this icon and you can see the .unity package. That's what it's asking for. That's what it's looking for. We can see it's looking for a Unity package here. So if you go into the folder, you should see the file there. And everything's all been packaged up in here. So let's go ahead and hit open. And it's likely to pull up an import window like this here. This import window is very similar to when we were pulling stuff off of the asset store. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and leave everything selected. So we have all of our choices. In Prototype 2, we're going to click import. It may take a few minutes. It might ask us to install, upgrade the import manager. You're going to want to say yes to get it to continue to proceed. Install whatever's necessary if it happens to ask you. And notice down here in our projects folder, we just have scenes right now, which is default. But it seems to be pulling in a number of assets here. FBX is models, so it's currently pulling in different models and animations, animated models. And this project, largely, it's a top-down project where you create a character that can move at the bottom of the screen left and right and can throw food at objects and animals, basically, that are stampeding. All right, so we can see here that now we have a course library folder in our assets folder, and that's how you know it's really done. Inside scenes, you'll also note that the default sample scene, which is empty, and what we're looking at in the scene up here is the default empty project. This is Prototype 2. This is what we want to be looking at here. So if you double click on Prototype 2, you can see that there is some sort of a ground that's been put in here, and it looks like it's updating. All right, you can see the ground here. So this is it. So at this point, you can see if you wanted to check out your course library, you can see that there's some animals in here. There's some dogs in here, some farm animals, some forest animals, some food, some humans, some materials, those kinds of things. But for now, you're good to go. You're ready to get started with Lesson 2, 2.1, Activity 2.1. Or Lesson 2.1, but we want to go ahead and make sure we save this. And that completes this walkthrough of setting up our project, basically our asset pack for a series of lessons, Lesson 2.1 through, I believe it's 2.4, 2.5. So thanks for your time and attention in this video walkthrough, and I will see you in the next video.